12. It's a bit of a struggle to like hoist him up to the caravan, but you eventually do manage to get him on board.
Mm-hmm. We should all rest up. They'll be fine by the time we wake up. I'll take first watch if Payne, you want to take second.
Sure. All right.
All right, gonna take shifts for the night.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Uh-huh.
All right.
So, we set our campfire over here.
Yes.
If I recall correctly.
We sure did. But I'm keeping watch over the incapacitated folks.
All right. In that case, Alafi, give me a perception check.
Woo! Another one of those things that I'm kind of good at just because I have wisdom. Solid.
3.
Nice.
So keeping an eye on any present threats, you can't sense anything out there. You realize that whatever surviving spider that was left behind from the encounter has completely fled the scene entirely. They don't seem to be returning.
Good.
Somewhere eventually through the first shift, Drana, as you try like move your muscles around, you start like eventually getting your movements back. You start to take deeper breaths as you like regain your ability to move.
I look around the cart, seeing Joust unconscious, and I climb up to the front, see if anyone's up there keeping watch.
Yep, as you make your way out of the caravan, you see Alafi's keeping watch. Aura's just sort of been nodding off frequently in between the shifts.
Hi.
Right? I assume that like someone threw a blanket over me or something. I don't know, but
Oh yeah, Payne definitely gave you a blanket before he exited the cart.
yeah, she's wearing those over. She's wearing that over her shoulders.
Aw.
Thank you for saving me. All
The
of
right
you.
thing to do.
Yeah. I didn't think those would bite that hard. At least hard enough to get through my armor, but turns out I was wrong, and I got myself into quite a predicament. I promise I won't make it a habit.
That's all right. The blessings of Gaia truly are amazing, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah. Either that or my ancestors who want me alive for something.
It's worth noting that Alafi said that with a distinct frown on his face.
Oh, okay. Still. Anyway.
So I'm guessing this is like the second shift now?
Yep.
Okay. So Payne comes back. Alright. Oh, sure, just plop down on the ground. Yeah, that's fine.
I'm comfy here.
I'm gonna
suppose you
head back to sleep too. I know you're capable of pain. And
As long as you're feeling better, that's fine.
yeah. Do you want your blanket back? I'm sure it gets cold in the evening.
Oh,
I'm used
before
to
I fall
cold.
asleep, if you could try healing Joust to see if he wakes up. He's been not moving.
I'm sure he's fine.
I look at Joust. Can I make a... I would almost want to make a Tinkerer Tools check, but I don't have Tinkerer's Tools.
In this case, it would be a straight intelligence roll.
Okay. I'll roll intelligence, sure.
Sorry, my brother is being loud.
Can't hear
19?
him on our ends.
19. You're not sure if it's the poison affecting him differently than yours, or whether or not the sheer attacks from the spiders have put his metallic body into some sort of sleep state. But he does appear to be somewhat conscious. You can tell by some lights in his eyes still going off, however, being completely unresponsive to the world.
He appears to be repairing himself. I don't think he needs much help. I could heal him if it makes you feel better, but
Nah, he'll be fine after he rests. Sounds great. I'm happy to know he's fine.
It'd be better anyway if you save your strength.
yeah. I am going to cast Mending on him before I go to bed, just
Okay.
to make sure that, like, his wounds close up.
Yeah, you sort of like pull back the parts where you see like bite marks from the spiders. And for the next minute, you sort of just see if you can find anything to like help close wounds, and it helps a bit.
Okay. Be careful, Payne. The nights are pretty nippy out here. As Jonah goes back into the carriage and falls asleep on one of the benches.
Oh, you don't have to tell me.
Pain, perception check.
You got it. Let's see. That is plus healing. That is just a straight roll. Okay. 8.
8.
Sure. Okay.
I mean, you've become very accustomed to sort of chilly nights out in the roads. It just feels second nature to you that this is just an uneventful evening, as most of your road trips have been.
Yep. Sounds about right. As long as nothing seems off.
Eventually,
As soon as it's about Taurus' turn, I'll friggin' like pinch him on the back of his neck.
All right.
Being an elf, I imagine Tor is already quite awake at this point.
Yep, just letting him know.
When you can I perception check to see if I catch that?
Give me your passive perception.
Oh. Jeez, I didn't write that down because I didn't think it would come up so soon. All right.
It's 10 plus perception.
Yeah, so it's 13.
13. Campaign,
Okay.
unless you're being really sneaky about this.
Sure, I'll be sneaky about it. Why not?
All right, give me a stealth check.
Okay, easy peasy.
'Cause I imagine Tor's been nodding off for several hours now. What was that?
That's 11.
11.
Yeah,
Well,
my rolls suck.
Or as you feel like the shaking of the caravan as someone new gets on the vessel, you kind of like tear your eyes up a little bit, and you see Pain reaching for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna catch his hand before he can pinch me.
Yep, just a quick. Whoosh.
Jumping, aren't you?
Not exactly.
Mm.
To be truth, I've been conscious this whole time. I just haven't wanted to take a turn yet.
Right. 4 hours, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm. Kind of just have to sit here. I'm good to go.
All right. I will be fine.
All right. Aura, it is witching hours of the night. Give me a perception check.
21.
21. Start to hear wildlife beginning to stir up awake. Or early birds catching their worms. aside from the flora and fauna of nature waking up, all seems peaceful. Sun comes up, fire is stoked out, and everybody gets their long rest.
Yay!
Yeah, healing.
Yay, no longer single digits.
Also, to 4 key points. Woo! The amount of key has gone up 33%.
Nerd.
As soon as I wake up, I'm gonna go over to Alafi and just like start gently kicking him. Come on, get up. And don't tell me 5 more minutes.
I'll get up when the cart starts moving. You guys couldn't outrun me anyway. Luffy does turn over though.
Drana's going to see if Joust is conscious. Probably not, but still.
He seems to be the same unresponsive version of himself as you saw earlier.
Okay. I put the blanket on him.
All right.
And then I head up to the front of the cart.
Feeling better?
Rana, give me an insight check.
Okay.
Inside. Ooh.
16.
16. All right. You get the feeling that if Joust wanted to, he could be talking right now.
Okay. I'm gonna leave him to his, you know.
I'm gonna turn my head back to the cart and just see Drana coming out. You feeling better?
Loads better.
Good.
Did you have a peaceful watch?
For the most part.
All right. Well, that's good. If you ever get lonely in the night, you can always wake me. I'll be there to keep you company.
All right, I'll just Luffy gets up and walks away at that.
Well,
If you're talking about lonely in that context, you don't
No.
need to... Okay.
You're
good.
not my type.
Good. You're not my type either. No offense.
None taken.
And there goes all the shipping.
you two are still cute. As Toro walks away.
I don't know what he finds cute about it.
Pics are ruined.
4 sessions in.
Or
So
they are
sad.
Four
Or they
sessions
are
in, already
challenged.
cutting out one ship.
Are they are the writers ruined or are they just challenged?
Exactly right.
Writers can write whatever they want. But that doesn't make it the truth.
Clearly, they both just endear. It's bad, but I'm really happy. I'm great with words. Clearly, they both just endear at each other. Done.
There you go.
Oh, anything else we want to do before we start shoving off?
Feed the horses.
Yeah.
Though I'm hoping you're the kind of DM that assumes we do this kind of thing. I don't have to say every day.
Feed the horses, feed yourselves.
I mean, yeah.
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 You only had so
Anything we
many
want to
rations
talk
in your
about
pack.
during breakfast?
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything
If-
we want to talk
you know
about
what?
during breakfast?
If you'll let me, Alafi will try and scrounge up some kind of food from around so we don't have to use rations and stuff.
I'll help.
Sure. Give me survival checks.
Sweet.
All right. I'll help too because I'm up and I'm
All
healthy
right.
now.
Who would you like to
Yep.
help, or are you making your own roll?
I'll make my own roll because
Okay.
I have +5.
I'm gonna make my own roll. You know what? I'm not
Orin
gonna
has
use.
nothing. You're
I'm
on
not
your
gonna
own.
use that one.
Ooh.
I'm gonna use this one.
Two
and
21s, all right.
Survival is a 0, so 7! My rolls suck today!
No crits for you. No, you see, the thing
used
is,
all
I'm
my
not in
crits.
combat yet. Just wait until we get to combat, and then it'll be like 20, 20. You roll a d20 and get a 21 somehow, and everyone at the
Sure.
table will be like,
Yep.
what?
Yep.
Sure.
Alafi and Drana, you seem to have a knack for just like learning on what the fat of the land is, and you're able to pick up some wild berries that are out.
Payne's a city boy.
Payne, you're sort of like tugging at twigs next to the bushes, trying to see if there's anything in them, and you can't find anything. Trying to see if there's apples off of trees or something like that.
You know, my city boy colors are really starting to show.
Can I go inspect the corpses of the dead spiders?
You certainly may. Anything in
Okay.
particular you're looking for?
I want to see if the chitin's intact.
Give me a survival check.
Okay. Same as before. Nat 20.
So that's where my freaking crits went. Okay.
All right. It appears most of the chitin in certain areas have been affected by blunt force trauma. Some of it's like cracked apart. You presume that's Gurg to blame. Others are singed and burned, but not particularly broken.
I'm going to try and harvest as many good pieces of chitin as I can.
Okay. Roll me a d8.
Okay.
You got this.
6.
Okay. So after
Sorry.
sort of prying away at some of the body parts of these spiders, you're able to get, I'd say, 3 or so good, decent chunks of chitin.
Okay.
A little singed and burned, but still pretty durable.
All right. I'm going to. I'm going to bring them into the cart and put them on top of the crates that we have in there already.
What's that?
Huh?
The stuff that you got from the spiders there.
It's remarkably durable, so it could come in handy if we ever needed to reinforce the cart for whatever reason.
You're going to
It's
use
not a bad
bloods to
idea.
reinforce the cart.
Well, if we found something with scales, it'd probably be more efficient, but chitin works.
Oh.
I'll see what I can do by the time we get to the next town, but with this little, I probably can't do all too much. Maybe reinforce the wheels, but
It's better than nothing.
yeah.
Honestly, I've never had such an idea before. So,
You learn to work with what you got when you come from where I'm from. But it helps from time to time.
well, then you'll fit right in an Ironedge, I suppose.
Well, we'll have to see. I don't intend my journey to stop there.
Has he started moving yet?
But yeah, I then get on the front of the carriage and get ready to push off, if that's okay.
All right.
I look inside. He's not moving.
I'll help up front today.
All right.
I mean, I'm trying not to get my hopes up.
He's fine. He's probably just repairing some of his internal bits. He should be able to be conscious if he wanted to be, but I think he's focusing on repairs at the moment.
That rear in the horses. Shove off. Tori, you're not in the caravan.
In the caravan.
Oh, fine. I
Snooze, you lose.
I wasn't even sleeping.
Could have fooled me.
I
There.
think Pain got you on that one.
Oh. For the rest of your journey across the road from Portis Kale to the Crossroads, all seems uneventful. You notice as you grow closer and closer to the capital, you see the geography begin to shift and ebb in a way you might not have seen before. From history records, you know that the great meteor that broke down and has created the cradle of the world is left a major impact on it. It seems that even as far out here, you can see the wafts of landscape that are just sort of these hilly but unnatural like waves of earth that have cracked, and eventually nature has retaken it and grass has covered these, but the remnants of this event still remain even hundreds of miles out here. Aside from that, it is a sunny spring season. Travel through fair climates.
Tor is spending most of the time in the caravan just looking over Joust and...
It's weird for me to say that several days pass while he's currently a vending
really
machine.
committed to the bed. He's very committed. I'm just saying we could, drop him off somewhere and leave him. I'm sure he'll be fine.
Doesn't seem right.
During one of the days, Alafi decides it's just too quiet and starts to play his accordion for you guys. Just to have some noise. Actually, we'll say specifically playing it as we're coming into the crossroads.
So. Up. We'll dock up for this. Go.
It was over there.
Yeah.
In that one place.
We're all prepared today. It was only a few minutes in that I realized I didn't hit the record button. But we hit it. So, considered the last stop to many traders and travelers before reaching the many major points across the country. This meeting point of paths makes it a great hub for trading and hosts a great number of places to rest and work, as well as organize nobility and guild associations. One of the major factors, as you have known, is a hunter's guild known as the Slayer's Take. The Crossroads is considered the second largest city in terms of both size and political power throughout the country. With the primary worship of Keen throughout it, you'll be hard-pressed to see people acting disorderly so close to the...
So our only stop here is the Slayer's Take, and then we're on our way, right?
Should be.
Essentially, unless we got some shopping we want to do. But I don't think it's necessary.
We'd only want to stay here at least a day, I think.
Yeah.
What time of day is it when we get in?
3.5 days, so this mid-afternoon, think about like maybe 3-4 p.m.
Okay.
We can definitely find an inn to stay in for the night.
I'm sure once we get to the Slayer's Take, they can direct us.
Sure. Where's the Slayer's Take?
Dear.
No.
Right there. The number one.
Player knowledge, very handy. Our characters, I bet, have no idea where this place is.
Let our
I-
characters fly up and get a bird's eye view of where number one is.
Yeah.
You'd
I'm
be
going
heading
to ask one of the passing by.
Yeah, you would be entering from the southwestern gate.
Okay.
You see large ramparts and matriculations in the high towers that guard this entire city. It appears complete grasslands on the outside and just wafts of wall face you. You see what appears to be about 6 of the Bright Guard outside the gate. 4 at the floor level, and you see 2 up on the ramparts with as archers. Eventually, one of them slows down the caravan. It's just like, "Good evening, good afternoon, travelers."
Hi.
What's your business here in the Crossroads?
Visiting some folks over at the Slayer's Take.
Ah,
Then just passing on.
looking to join the guild?
No, just.
We have a
just
message
some-
for them.
Yes.
Ah, I see. Would it be alright if our guards were to inspect your cargo?
By all means.
Of course.
You're going to find a lack of cargo. We're transporting us. But go ahead.
Very well. Sort of snaps a finger at the other guards, and they sort of form a perimeter around your caravan.
I'm not going to think Joust is cargo, are they?
I mean, we've got the mining tools. We've got the parts that Drana picked up, but that's basically like it aside from the
Yeah.
essentials.
Yeah.
Flying some miners, I see.
To Ironedge, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what's with the guy in there?
He's on shutdown right now. Can't seem to get him to work, but he'll start up eventually.
Stop up?
Some
Never
kind
seen a
of
gear forge before.
well, they're not common outside of Falling Fire.
No, in fact, I've never seen one outside of Falling Fire.
Well, now you have.
Yeah.
We just found him, so he's been kind of sticking with us, for better or worse.
You might have to report that up to the capital then.
He seems fine when he's awake.
Yeah. Correct.
Alafi, give me an insight check.
Ooh, you picked the right character for this.
Go for it.
You have to. Don't mind me. Also, kind of eating at the same time, and this I had my hands full. 24.
24.
Sorry, 26 total.
26, thank you.
Proficiency in insight.
Allow me to just do quick.
Oh, one just for me. Don't I feel bad? Sorry.
Alafi,
Mm-hmm.
as you see them looking at this gear forged inside the caravan and mentioning this news about the capital and perhaps even reporting there, you get the feeling that they're incredibly nervous about what they see.
The Gearforge makes them nervous?
A sort of cautionary sense, as well as a fear of disciplinary action.
Okay. Something about this is different in this town compared to the last. Okay, no.
You get the feeling that they know more about what Gearforge are here than further out.
Okay, yep. So, yeah.
All right.
Oh, secrets.
Laffy is going to immediately make this not a secret.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing to worry about, gents. For real. And Laffy's just going to try and placate them.
Roll me a persuasion check.
This sure is something Laffy is theoretically not super good at, but I mean, not the worst. At least I have a positive roll compared to my usual. 15.
I saw it teeter towards that one.
So close.
All right.
Furbolg smile that they can't resist.
Furbolgs do indeed have a good smile.
Oh, it's just ordinarily they're under the command of the Saints. Never seen one rogue out in the wilds.
You've probably never seen one dressed as a minstrel either.
No, but keep your wits about you. Saints might still come looking for him.
We'll keep a close eye on him.
So then,
Thank
keep
you
your
for the
noses
warning.
clean. Have a wonderful day.
You too.
They all just take a step back as the caravan moves
Oh.
in.
One more thing.
Yeah.
Can you gentlemen point us to the Slayer's take?
Oh, sure. If you just follow the main road to the next sort of gateways, you will just take a right. It's big open fields, got training dummies out, hard to miss.
All right, go through the gate, take a right. Thank you very much.
Oh yeah, one more thing. Are there any inns you recommend? We may stay the night and then shove off in the morning.
I do believe that, well, ordinarily I would suggest finding some leave if you were joining the Slayer's take, but, in this case, if you're looking for an inn, you might just find the Mug and Crow. It's a little shops south of the Slayer's take. You're just in for a quick pit stop.
Understood. Thank you very much.
Take care then.
As I Kia as we go forward.
Ep.4. Make your way through the main gateways and past the thoroughfare.
I sent a question in my my notes, by the way.
Sorry. Catch me in a little bit.
Okay.
Gob, do you mind if I roll a perception check to make sure no one is stealing from our, like, trying to, like, board our carriage or, like, steal or sabotage us?
Sure, give me a perception check.
Overly cautious, my apologies.
No,
Fine.
it's fair.
Let's see. 23.
23. You notice a very strong presence of Brightguard here in the Crossroads. Being the second largest city, it is very well fortified, heavily secured, and heavily defended. Everything seems to be very, what's the word? Organized? People seem to be minding the walkway. People are gauging the sides of the road while caravans and traders move from each of the major thoroughfares.
Okay.
All seems quite peaceful.
All right.
Until you start hearing the clashing of steel.
Is that just as we're approaching the Slayer's take, or is there actually a
Correct.
fight happening? Okay.
All right, cool.
So, as you begin to hear the clashing of steel on wood, steel on steel, and the grunting and yelling of trainees out in a large open field. You see what appears to be a very large training grounds. This major red building off in the distance. You see what appears to be rows of tables, a lot of different obstacle course-like training regiments out in this open field. A lot of I apologize. Sort of balancings, you see ropes and ladders, you see walls of training dummies, about a good dozen of them. Most of them are currently being occupied by trainees, new recruits. Among them, you see what appears to be this short halfling man. He seems different from the others in the fact that he is barking and disciplining the trainees as they continue their practicing. You see this regalia of half-plated armor with the insignia of the Slayer's take on the shoulder emblem.
Is there any way to? Is there anywhere to park the cart?
Probably find a nearby fence post to just try to tie up a horse.
All right. Excuse me, sir, as I call toward the halfling man.
He didn't appear to notice you at first, but as soon as you say something, he just turns to you and just like, "Hey, back in line!" Oh, sorry about that. Wasn't expecting civilians on the field.
Is there anywhere we could park the cart for a few minutes? We would like a word, if possible.
Yeah, just hey! Just see him frustrated. You see one of the trainees has just like bounced a sword off a dummy and it falls from his hand. You're not supposed to swing it just wildly willy-nilly like that. A monster sure as hell ain't gonna do that to you. Yeah, sort of just like looks up, is like, that course over there is not being used. You can just tie it up to that.
All right, thank you. As I move the cart over there and tie it up, hop out.
You see him eventually like bend down and like pick up the sword and. All right, it's back to wooden swords with you, buddy. I want to see a full lap around the crossroads. Go! And just like this human man just like starts running off.
This town isn't small.
See you in an hour, buddy.
All right. So
Sometimes you just gotta pump that discipline into them the hard way. Chip my sword off that dummy.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
you let them use your own personal equipment.
Boy thought he was ready for it, so we gave him the practice test. Turns
Fair.
out he's not.
Apologies. My name's Drana, and me and my compatriots here are acquaintances of Boba from
Portiscale.
Portis Kale.
Oh yeah, and how's that boy doing?
He's doing well. We got him some business, so he told us since we were heading in this direction to stop by and say hi.
Ah, well that's nice of him.
Also, we kind of saved the front of his bar from being destroyed, but neither here nor there.
Indeed.
Whatever it was, he probably could have taken care of it himself, but any port in a storm, right?
Correct.
Well, suppose if you know Boba, I could Introduce myself. I am Martin Sindral. I am one of the founding members of the Slayer's Take. A monster hunting guild here. Dedicated to the slaying of the wild beasts that spawn from the great mountains of the north.
We
Did a good job.
appreciate the hard work that you have put in.
Those open fields aren't for nothing. Took a lot of manpower to make sure that they were nice and clean.
I feel I should warn you then. On the path here, there was a full nest of giant spiders.
Oh no.
Thank you so much.
Oh, some spiders.
Yeah.
We killed a few that were watching the road, but it's quite possible more of them will come back. Or any nestlings we didn't catch. I'll ask him to show a map if he's got it, and I'll point out the exact location.
You said it was on the roads from where you came. What was it, southwest of here?
Yeah.
Huh. Figure. Somebody already tried warning us of that one, put a bounty up for it.
Oh,
Well, we got some of the chitin as proof, so.
Oh, really? Might fetch you a penny if you're willing to give it away.
Yeah, might be willing.
how much is a penny?
He means a copper.
I mean, let me see it.
Here. And I pull out the 3 large pieces of chitin that I managed to forage off the spiders.
Yeah. Things are bastards, don't they?
Yeah, the poison sucks.
Usually if you stay on the road, they don't bother you, but some people tend to forage where they're not welcome, and spiders like that.
Yeah, I saw a hanging body and thought maybe I could save someone.
Mhm.
Afraid if they're already tied up, they're long gone.
Though, we left, what, 5 of them long gone as well?
That's good. Now let's see.
Do you need help training these recruits?
Nah, my wife can handle it just fine.
Understood.
Vanessa Sindril. One hell of a woman. Dice here.
Maybe I could learn a thing or two from her at some point, but that's probably on our way back when we have more time. Well,
Could probably do away with this chitin for about 160 gold.
I
I mean, a lot
That
of it's singed. If it was perfectly intact, each one could pose for a lot more.
Sorry.
yeah. Unfortunately, it was.
Oh, is that
either
your
or
doing?
crack.
Well, when you have spiders about to eat your companions, you throw whatever you have, you know.
Yeah, I feel that sometimes. Though, if you're a preservationist like me, you tend to start counting your coin in the middle of the fight.
We were preserving ourselves at the moment.
Well,
Yeah.
if you ever have an interest in monster hunting, then I could probably teach you to start counting that coin instead of counting yourself lucky. So, what do you say?
I would say, yeah, I would say that's a pretty good deal. And I put out my hand to shake.
All right, that's what I like to see. As he just shakes your hand.
Yeah, I grab on to him with a strong grip, so he knows that I'm no pushover. not trying to hurt him, just firm.
Maybe it was right to have a stern voice at you when you came in.
Indeed.
All right.
Uh,
Georgia starts panicking. I will have to get that at the main building.
may we come in, or is it for our
By all
members
means,
only?
sure. This way.
And I follow. Do you guys come along, or is it just going to be me getting the gold and then we're going bounce?
I might
Y'all
as
wanna
well
come
see what's
along,
going
or
on.
just
Yeah, I might as well see what's going on.
Laffy will stay with the horses.
all right.
I'll
Although
come along.
tempted to take a run of their obstacle course just out of curiosity.
Alafi alone with Joust.
Someone's got to watch the cart.
Yeah, someone has to. And Joust.
Yeah.
So we will focus on them. Like it's easy to keep the pace with Michael as he makes his way to the tall red building. Inside, you see what appears to be just
What's the building made out of?
it's wood,
Fair.
a nice solid rosemary wood. You make your way inside these double doors, and you see what appears to be large shelves to the right, a stairway leading up to a second floor on the opposite side of the room. This sort of display, it sort of like leans down to show this like long line of unfolded out parchments just sort of strewn about on this large table. You see what appears to be just like these artist rendered sketches of different various creatures and known accounts of things. You also see value amounts next to them, as they appear to be like monster bounties.
Monster hunter, monster hunter, monster hunter.
And they go from like all sorts of different things, like the strange to the regular beast out in the wilds.
I thought his name was Martin. It's Michael. What?
Eventually he goes up and he's just like, all right, I will just get it upstairs. You want to stick around, catching the side sounds, who knows, maybe consider joining us a little bit.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I would need to learn more about your guild.
I could definitely give the history lessons here, but let me go get that for you. You can just run up the stair.
I'm going to. Who else is in this establishment?
You see, off to an open passage, this sort of almost like library-like setting. You see some people are reading. You see some people like clad in their leathers and their armors, also just like taking it up. You see what appears to be a tiefling woman, and she appears to be has gathered around several recruits or trainees and is like outwardly giving a lesson in the middle of this library on the first floor.
He's back online, boys.
I'll lean up against the doorway and just listen in if I can.
Give me a perception check.
All right. 23.
Excuse me. One second. Yeah. begin to overhear the conversation. It appears to have just started. And you see that she has like opened up like a panel, like almost like the posters that are out in the front room. You see another one which appears to be this sort of lion-maned human beast mixed face, large wings, a barbed tail. And as she brings this out, you're overhearing her speak about it, just like, now, this is a monster in every sense of the word. Known to be a manticore, their vaguely human heads can deceive you a little bit, but once you start making out the body of a lion, the wings of a dragon, the bristling mane that stretches down its back, you know you're in a bit of trouble. I wouldn't go relying on keeping range because it can match you with all of the barbs around it. They're usually ambushes, so you need to watch out for yourselves if you start seeing a shadow up in the sky. Now,
Could just be a bird.
you just see her chin like raise up as it peers into the hallway. Perhaps you need a closer look at shadows, honey.
Well,
Not every bird is safe.
I guess that's one reason I lost one of these. As I point to my eye patch.
Sorry about being, by the way.
Oh, you're fine.
It's all good.
I'm glad you're here.
I can get rid of this vending machine.
Oh, by the
Wait, I
way, you
was
see
about to grab a
Joust come
drink.
in, and it's just like he.
Oh,
you see,
you're
Joust,
at the cart with
yeah,
you're at the
you
cart with Alafi
yeah.
right now.
I've been listening at work. Yeah, Joust
cool.
comes out, and he's just like designation purge. From just like sludge of poison coming out by the cart, like as he gets out, like looking around at everyone. Like,
The other guys just went inside.
ah,
I stayed here to watch over you, though.
I see. I was being quiet because Payne gave the order to be quiet for 7 days.
You don't have to listen to Payne when he says that.
That's perfect.
Ah, I believe they had an enjoyable time.
Payne may have, but I missed your music.
Your music was very good. He like thinks about it for a second, like it was good.
My music's usually the backup. Anyway, let's keep waiting here. The other guys will be back out soon enough.
I still need to shake out this poison as like there's a valve and just
Oh,
like
God.
oozing out of him. Like, oh,
All over the cart. Come on.
it's like, yeah, it's very viscous and it's been in there for a bit.
All right,
like changing
oil.
it's like
Yeah.
a catheter tube that goes down my sock.
Yeah, he cranks a valve by his stomach, just like a
Aw.
steady
I feel like I
stream.
should be looking away.
Aw.
I could have lived today without hearing about a robot's catheter tube. Thank you.
Yeah, colostomy bag kind of stuff.
Oh, God.
Hang on. Does
Back to the others.
Meanwhile,
Yeah, back to the guys inside.
I was gonna. Never mind.
Anyways.
I guess I'll save a bottle for Payne for a
Oh,
souvenir.
no. Please, let's move on.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt me.
Okay.
Good, you're fine.
Anyways.
So while Drana's doing that, I guess Tora and I are just hanging out over in the lobby.
If eventually Martin comes back down and you see him with this fairly sizable coin purse. Right. And he just sets it up right next to the bounty boards. There you are.
I turn and go and pick up the bounty.
Right.
Yeah.
Added 160 gold.
I am going to split it evenly once we get back to the cart. So
Good to know another beast is off the roads again. So long as Gaia lives, there's always work for us to be done.
32 gold each, by the way.
Alright.
Okay.
I split it evenly. I'm not doing any cheap stuff.
Okay.
Well, it was nice of you to visit on Boba's behalf. I'm sure he likes the idea of sending some spiders down an early grave.
We helped him with by his inn. So,
Sorry, you broke up there.
we helped him with a wizard by his inn, so he knew we could handle ourselves. I guess that's why.
Wasn't that Wiggly Fingers boy, was it?
Wiggly fingers?
Which one?
One who burned the spiders.
Oh, him? No.
Or starts
No.
wiggling his fingers.
But
Well, I imagine you're a magic caster.
Indeed. It's hard to set things on fire otherwise.
It's hard to dress so frivolously without, you know. Usually
know
wear
what.
armor when you're fighting monsters.
Oh, not my style.
Style could get you killed.
I find a lack of style would make me feel like I'm dead.
well, I was one of the main combatants there, and I think I could take on almost any of your new recruits. At least I could teach them a thing or two.
Firm grip was enough of a... But it's not usually our style to just have strangers teaching people. We gotta vet our teachers a little bit.
Fair enough. Maybe if we come back through and we get to know each other a little better, we could definitely... maybe we could grab a drink.
Yep.
Just to, Just to get to. I tried to make this not sound romantic.
I was like, you cannot him with his wife next to him? Jeez.
You see the tiefling just like lay a shoulder on the halflings, just like, oh, don't worry, darling, you're not getting anywhere.
With him, I don't plan to.
Now the both of you,
Wait, what?
eyebrow wiggle.
Wait.
Hey, let's go.
Hey, come on, this is a family show, mostly.
Anyway, apologies. I meant to get to know one another better, because we plan to probably pass through here on our way back to Portis Cahill. And since we have mutual friends in common, might as well become friends ourselves, right?
That is how making friends works. Yep. Mm-hmm. As you like feel the, as you like visibly see the grip on his shoulder tighten.
I think just maybe you might need to just reel it back in a little bit, Drona. Just.
Oh, sure. Any more beasts to slay out in the wilds? Slayer's Take's always open to catching a few more bounties.
Alright.
And if you're really going to make this a living, darling, I suggest you start learning the ropes from us.
I already know the ropes.
Yeah, so much so that you did so well last night, didn't you?
Yes, I can see that. As she...
Ooh.
Drana will remember this. Like,
Look,
like,
Drona, I'm not going to lie to you. While you do have some potential, you've got a long way to go. I'm not going to lie to you.
I can hold my own in a fight.
Yes,
all I will
I
say.
can see that as the tiefling gives you a wink.
I give her a blink back.
All
But,
right, this is getting uncomfortable. I'm going back to the cart.
All right. Well, thank you for the gold. It was a pleasure meeting you, and I look forward to I look forward to getting to know both of you better. My apologies that this was our first interaction, Miss. I gestured her.
Vanessa Sindriel.
My apologies. I did not mean to make a bad first impression.
No, not at all. First recruits always have a bad first impression.
You haven't recruited me just yet. As I turn to leave.
Yep. You all make your way out of the Slayer's Take and walk yourselves back to the carriage. You see now that Joust has regained consciousness.
I want to go back.
Nope.
I'm just no.
No, you're
Can't.
staying here.
No.
Staying here.
No.
You're not going anywhere.
Grab a room for the evening. We'll be fine.
query: is this the Slayer's Take in Crossroads?
Yes, it is.
Very well. I will meet you outside the city when you are ready.
What?
It is uncomfortable for me to be here.
Why?
I do not want to put all of you in danger.
Yeah, some of the guards at the gate were giving you some weird looks when they saw you.
I know. I was watching them as well.
I am not sure how to feel about that.
Therefore,
I mean, in that
it
case,
would
you
be
heard what I said,
logical.
right?
Yes, therefore, it would be logical for me not to be here. There are people that would put you all in danger.
How about
These
this?
days, danger might as well be my middle name. After
How
leaving
about
home,
this?
I got kidnapped. We fought a wizard. Got bitten by a spider. Danger might as well be my middle name at this point.
And
It's
it
been a
has
rough
only been
week for
about
you.
it has only been about 2 weeks.
How about
Yeah.
this?
1 week.
As long as you remain inside the cart and you don't cause any fucking trouble, whatever in God's name that entails, we should be fine. We're only going to be staying here at least one night.
I
Besides,
think
Joust, you'll be safer here with friends.
that is illogical.
Well, you have
You
more of
saying
a
you'd rather
chance.
leave your friends?
It would be better for me to be in a different location to not put you, innocent people, my friends, at risk.
Oh, there's nothing innocent about me. Don't worry. You
Very
better
Thank
off
you for
here.
sharing that with the rest of the class.
You
We really
he,
needed
nod,
to know
he
that.
nods. He's like, clarification. It would not be good to put my friends in danger then.
Well, you have more of a chance of fending whoever tries to steal you or break you or hurt you off if you have more numbers. Us.
Very well. I will have to find a suitable disguise then.
Understood. And I guess we could go shopping for a disguise for him.
Shopping episode.
Or
I mean, do we
I
still have
could
that staff?
find my own. Yes, I have it right here. As he's like already putting it over his head. Like, oh, I have been working on the eye holes. It's even more like the Batman Begins like terrifying scarecrow mask. Okay, that's just terrifying now. Like, there's
And
bugs
now, if
on
we
it
ever
and
come
everything.
across another child, you are going to give them nightmares. No, that's fine.
So, oh, by the way, here's your take of the gold. Here's your take of the gold. Here's your take of the spreading it out evenly.
Drana, I cannot accept your money.
It's not mine. It's for fighting the spiders last night.
Very well, then you will have my 32 gold.
No, Joust, you've got to learn to actually take rewards. You can't just
How do
give
you think
everything away.
How do you think you're going to get your disguise?
There is suitable garbage over there. As he points over to like a
We are
can
not
of garbage.
dressing you in garbage. I can't. I have to be seen with you in public.
You don't have to. You really don't have to.
Very well. I will have you hold on to it because I have no need for money.
Understood. I will add the 32 gold to my inventory. Yeah. So if you ever need it, just tell me.
As you see, Joust does like a small, like kind of fist pump, and he's just like, "Congrats! I did not take their money." Like kind of like he's like, "Aha! The long
Did it,
gambit,
whatever it
the
was."
long gambit." It's like, yeah, and he
He's
says,
just determined.
"Very well. I believe we should find suitable lodging for all of you."
Agreed.
It was strange not speaking for 1 week, 7 hours.
You know what? I can believe you believe that.
Well, Payne thought it was quite enjoyable. I will have to be quiet more often.
I say you don't have to on account of one other person, but that's just me.
Yeah, me and Alafi outvote Sunshine over here. You're fine.
And me.
Very well. Either way, I guess there is a time and a place for it. Now, where shall we go? It is getting late. Happy hour will begin soon.
Let's get you some new clothes then. First,
He looks his covered. His stuff has huge spike marks and like poison, like corrosion drips on it. He's like, "Yes, I did burn quite a bit of this shirt when I purged the corrosive poison out of my system."
I can mend the shirt.
I hope to forget that image soon.
Yeah, Loppy's like got that 1,000-yard stare thinking about
Is that what
this
this
puddle
book
is.
is on the... Oh, God. Yeah, no, you are definitely sleeping in the car.
You mean out of the cart?
In, out, round, either way. It's his responsibility.
Very well, understood.
I'm sure if we head to the town center, we should be able to find an inn and probably a market.
Bye.
So I suggest we go there.
Very well, I will take your lead, because I have no idea where the hell we are.
All right, I hop in the front.
Right. Ride your caravan again, and where would you like to go?
The
Probably-
cross market sounds promising.
Yeah, unless that's like a food market, and then. Alright.
At the center where
Um,
all four corners meet, you find
While
yourself.
we're traveling,
Hmm?
Alafi's gonna pull open his bag of stuff that he's just had on his staff this entire time. And he pulls out a couple costumes from obviously when Alafi was in the circus and says, "We could theoretically try and disguise you with this." It's Alafi's disguise kit. It's something he has and is proficient in.
Why did you not bring that out sooner?
You don't bring the kit out in public view. Now that we're in the cart, it's a different thing. It's an old hold on to when I was in a caravan. Don't mind me.
It reminds me when I was with a theater troupe.
Fucking theater kids.
That is how I got my original outfit, as he like kind of does a twirl.
A twirl in the caravan.
Yeah,
Sure.
You see, I like to think his head
Just
kind of
his
goes all
torso.
around, like his torso just rotates around.
Jesus. So, if you want, I can try and whip up something with what I've got here.
I think
Oh,
I
yep.
could put it together as well.
Maybe I'll help you do it then.
All right.
While that is happening.
Yeah.
The help action. Well, he disguises himself.
What would you want to roll for that? It's not performance, really.
Oh, do you not have disguise kit proficiency?
No.
Because I'm going to use the kit itself.
No, yeah, then you'd probably be better at that, so I'd be giving you the help action.
Okay.
Tomato, tomato.
Okay, so, Elafi, I want you to roll an intelligence check with your proficiency in the disguise kit.
Why are you making everything
You'll-
intelligence checks?
You'll also
But-
get Bardic as well.
But Joust will have to roll a performance check to see if he can pass the disguise off as his own.
And you have a Bardic, just in case you need it.
Well, it turns out I didn't need it.
Ooh.
30-20? All right.
And performance is good old +6 performance. Oh yeah.
Just bard things.
Just bard things, simple bard things. That is a 7.
All right.
7.
Elafi, you managed to fit Joust fairly well with your more than larger garments for your own disguises.
Couple pins here, one tie here, and all of a sudden he looks like an almost regular looking guy.
I like to think that it's like, since it's so big and bulky, it probably looks like Jax from League of Legends, like all bundled up and everything, like just eyes sticking out. He's like, "Who wants to mess with the champ?" This is a very large costume.
You look dashing.
Yeah, he's probably like a bundled up northerner. That's what it looks like, just like.
Well, I mean, like the pins help like hem the sleeves up a
Yeah.
bit. It feels like pretty baggy, but all in all, I think you're ready for a show.
I do good work.
You do phenomenal work. You gotta do my hair one day.
I don't know. There is very little to do with perfection, Trana. It looks great.
Drana blushes like super
Gosh.
hard while in the front of the cart.
Eventually,
As
you
long as it functions.
Yeah, either that or he looks a lot like probably like a black mage from Final Fantasy, just the eyes like glowing a bit, like really
Yeah.
covered up. Yeah, something like that, like really covering.
Except
them
your
up.
eyes are red, so that's gonna be great
Yeah.
coming through.
I mean, for a black mage, that works.
That works.
Yep.
It's aesthetic, you know.
Yeah. Look at Lulu.
I will have to pay you back, Drana. You will have to pay Alafi back for the costume. Oh, I should probably change my voice. I am a mage. No, that is not right. I will work on this. He's like thinking about it.
Do you want me to pay you a Laffy? You want a few extra gold in your pocket? A Laffy?
I totally missed
Eh.
what you said. Sorry.
He is
Do you want me to pay you, Alafi? Do you want a few extra gold in your pocket?
For what?
He asked me to pay you.
Because we were going to get a costume. I have a costume.
Oh, I'll just grab it back once we're out of the crossroad.
Ah, yes. Oh, I will write you an IOU. 1 costume, 32 gold. He's like in a piece of paper right
32
now.
gold.
That seems fair, right? No, it should be
No.
an even number. 35.
Definitely not. The clothes for this one here cost maybe like 1.
Ah,
Chill.
yes. Ah,
It's
yes.
a favor for a friend.
Ah, yes. 100 gold.
A favor for a friend, nothing more.
Very well.
got-
I will.
You've got to teach him economics.
Boy, everything. Anyway,
I mean,
I'm sure there's a book on it.
Anyway.
Right.
Is there an inn we can go to since we don't actually need a costume now? Or there was an inn?
Well, we were
There's
heading
that
to the
one
Crossroads,
south
right?
of
Yeah.
Well, we're in the Crossroads.
Slayer's
We're just
Take,
looking
right?
for a place to stay.
You were recommended at the gates. The one inn that was south of the Slayer's Take.
Okay, so
Okay.
we're heading
The
in
Mug
the
and Crow.
wrong direction.
We'll just go there then.
You see a guy with a costume cart, like goes, oh, no one ever wants to stop here. As we turn around, like, he's like got a 99% off. "Oh, I'll never sell anything. Like,
Oh,
aw.
this poor guy.
It's
Well,
marked
I
down
guess
from
it's really-
5.
I guess this is a really going out of business sale. Puts a sign up and like,
Oh no!
Anyway, but yeah, we'll head to the south of the Slayer's Take then.
Yeah. Hmm. Oh, yay.
Surrounded by
Oh, yeah.
these narrow streets and cramped row houses, you see that you appear to be in this more, I wouldn't call it like a poor quarter, just more of a rundown corner of the town. The inn is just this small wooden building with single salvage stone wall, and outside you just see this like picture of like a crow sitting flat on the floor, its little like crow legs sticking out with a giant mug in front of it.
Well, this must be the place.
Head inside. It's not much of a looker on the inside either. It's just a one-story, just little dive bar. It's got just like small accommodations for a bar, like enough of a walkway to get behind some chairs, a bar, and to the right just doors that would lead to like respective rooms. It is very hole in the wall feel to it. And
I think we had a better chance at the Slayer's Take.
At the counter, you see just what appears to be just a bunch of cheap beers. And manning it, you see this ruffled, black feathered person. Sort of painted green beak. Just like beady black eyes. A kinku.
oh, I get it. He's a crow. Ah.
Baby.
Eventually his head perks up as the door opens. Like,
I enter.
his head
I
just
believe
keeps like
we are here.
twisting and perking, like from what you could tell, almost in like disbelief that someone's here.
Hi.
Huh?
Hi.
We're here to rent a few rooms for the night and maybe have a few drinks. After all, we did just come into a small amount of gold. Well, a good amount of gold, I should say.
See him nod his head, just like, few rooms for the night. Couple of beers,
my
maybe.
God.
You see him like just immediately just drop 2 mugs down, start pouring beers out.
Okay, I'm not going to say no. I'm looking for pricing anywhere.
You don't see any prices. As he kind of shoves the beers towards you, you just see him lay out his feathery hand towards you in like an open palm. a blank bird stare at you.
I am going to grab a handful of coins, and then one at a time. One, and I nod yes. I put thumbs up or thumbs down. Like I do like thumbs up, thumbs down. Like more, less, more, less.
Just stares at you.
We'll get what? 2 rooms, 4 beers.
2 rooms, 4
Say-
beers.
Price
6 gold?
price 6 gold.
He just keeps his hand out.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. More?
Or
8 gold.
7, 8,
or
9, 10.
I think you're getting scammed.
Can I interpret? Can I try to interpret if the bird is trying to scam me?
sure, give me an insight check.
Like,
He's not stopping
I'm gonna
you.
insight this.
He's
Yeah,
gonna
the only
inside
thing-
something that can only repeat you.
Basically, you are scamming yourself, Drana. Think about that. Can you incite yourself to think that am I scamming myself here? Like,
Are you cheating yourself out of the 32 gold that you currently have?
you see, Joss is like, I don't think I should let you hold on to the money, John.
Hold on, hold on.
19.
Pretty good.
If you keep giving him money, he's gonna keep his hand out.
He's like a kid.
Can I do a sleight of hand just to like hide the rest of the coins I had in my hand?
Sure, give me a sleight of hand check. As
Wait,
so
he can tell.
Actually, no. Would it be sleight of hand or deception? Because I'm trying to do the magic trick where there's nothing
That's,
in my hand.
that's
definitely sleight
This is definitely sleight of
Not
hand.
a sleight of hand.
This is the most sleight of hand I've ever heard. You're trying to do the Jack Sparrow
No.
coin thing with them
Sorry,
right now.
I'm sorry, I
Sorry, I
didn't-
was like, what? Negative what?
17.
17.
enough.
Like as he realizes you're no longer gonna give him any more coin, he just sort of like claps his hand, just
I believe that is enough.
4 beers, 2 rooms.
Yes, please.
2 keys on the counter.
Okay. I am going to start chugging then.
All right.
I will take the key and
You
just go to one of
chug-
the rooms.
This stale, essentially dirt taste of a beer.
I mean, it's got to be hard to order beer if you can only repeat the person who's making the order. You know, it's got to be tough. You're like, beer? And he's like, yeah, what do you want? What do you want? Like, every day.
Want. Well, yeah, it's hard to keep swallowing this beer.
I can't save to chug it all.
Sure, give me a con save.
Oh, great. So you're just like drinking a Heineken. Got it. All right, got it.
10.
I'm going down if I'm not going to enjoy it.
It's a very displeasing experience for you. Like you almost look at the bottle and you can see the sediment at the bottom of it.
Elafi takes one sip of his and says, better beer, pushes the glass back across the table.
You see, Joss like puts a hand at a on nonsense.
You see the Kenku sort of like dip his feather in it and just like run in its mouth. Better. And he slides it forward.
Ah, see, that is all that it needed. I will take a sip. It's like pours down. Delicious.
Roll me a deception check.
Yeah, it's just like you see it literally coming down like his pant leg. Like, let me see. I'm pretty good at lying. Well, Let's see, deception +5. All right. Cool. Because I am a robot pretending to drink a beer. Oh, yep. Good.
Good line.
You just see
Excellent.
you see the eyes just glance down to the beer just strewing down your
Trickle
costume and
through.
down your leg.
Mmm, delicious.
Just this unblinking stare at the mess on the floor now.
It's almost like the equivalent to him being himself.
Yeah, pretty much. Boy, that beer runs right through me as he like rubs his belly. Like, whoa, talk about an accident. I'll clean that up. And
Accident.
like, a-
Run.
hmm. And he just
You
like
just,
he just
you just see
grabs.
the feathers getting
threat?
ruffled.
Is that?
I
She's
think
also
I
decided I'm
stand
going to
to
be-
his full height, which
I think-
normally Olaf.
Sorry.
Who's going?
I turned around. I'm like, well, I should get going. Thank you very much. And starts just like walking out as he's like ruffling at him.
Now you're saying I won the room, so I don't care which one.
No, I will stay by the cart. This is a questionable establishment.
I was gonna offer to guard the cart too. To be fair,
I do not
Olafi.
need to sleep.
now standing at his full height, and Olafi normally stands with a little bit of a slouch just to make himself seem a little less threatening, but like shoulders back, 7'10" over this bird, and then just quietly says again, "Better beer."
Better beer.
He's like got to be like 3 foot nothing. This guy. It's
Yeah,
like
no,
this
he
bird.
like, his head pokes over the counter
Oh, he's tiny.
like a little 4-foot Kenku.
Ugh.
Windrana, do you want to have the one room to yourself while Tora and I bunk?
I feel safer with you around.
You have
Shippers,
nothing
get
else
on
to
it.
drink?
Get on it.
So no one else is drinking their beers.
Oh,
No, I've
No.
decided I'm sober tonight.
Jeff
All right,
enjoyed
I'm
his
going to
beer.
drink the rest of the beers.
Oh, please do.
I'm just going to
Why?
push my beer over to her.
Because
Oh,
she
no.
paid for
Drana,
them,
give
might as
me
well-
another con save.
Oh no.
And bear in
Drana,
mind,
why are you
Payne
doing
hasn't
this?
said
Zero.
anything.
You don't have.
Oh, no.
God!
Oh, Drana, honey, no.
You are forcing yourself to drink these beers back to back.
Oh god. You're chewing through the second one.
as you eventually get to the last mug and just sort of set it down.
That last one was very chunky.
just rainbow out of your mouth. with just this
Fluffy
anime
grabs her
vomit.
hair.
this angry panic Kenku just
Guess
She
we need a
probably
better beer.
passes out.
And then Olafi will carry you to whatever room you were
I've
going to
not
be in.
seen colors like that since home.
I'll help carry her over to her bed over in the room I was gonna bunk in.
Just grab
yeah,
the door. Disgusting. Why?
I didn't know Drana was secretly Aqua from that one.
Like,
I knew it. I knew it.
From Oshinoko?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Or
character's
Konosuba,
been-
that's what I'm thinking of.
Oh, Konosuba!
like
Your
carrying away, you just
character's
hear this
been-
like defeated and exacerbated like crow just sides. Oh,
See, he's just wiping it up. Oh.
gotta clean up a dirty mess in a dirty little dive bar.
charge so
Heck.
much for dirt cheap beer.
Next time, better beer. I'll walk off to my room.
Better beer.
I'm just gonna shut the door.
Joust is just sitting out where like a rider would be, looking like a coach driver with a very wet pant leg. It's like
That looks terrible. Especially because we made you look as human as possible.
That's true.
I do want to check in regards to the question that I had asked earlier.
Yes. Roll me a D100.
Okay. Okay. If I can just get the... There we go.
22. All right.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know we were doing wild magic surges with pain. Dang.
No.
Yeah,
It's fine.
I know.
It's fine. It's fine. You'll only turn into a cactus for 24 hours.
Ah.
Cactus.
Suddenly a cactus.
Suddenly a cactus.
Suddenly pineapples.
Oh, this changes nothing. The battlefield just covered in pineapples. Like, this is just weird now, man.
The pineapple apple fan.
Okay, and we sleep next day.
Alright.
I just need a moment.
Okie doke.
Oh damn.
Oh ho. Okay.
Ain,
Yes.
after putting Drana in bed,
Mhm.
you look about this little shanty room, and while the buildings were close together, there appears to be very like narrow alleyways and what appears to be a window here.
Okay.
You notice a letter by the window.
Okay. I'm gonna go pick it up.
You just open the window, you sort of like peek your head about the corners. No one's there. Grab the letter, shut the window,
Mhm.
open it.
Yes.
All right. E.
Mhm.
We have only regained contact with you once you hit dry land. We need a report. If your contact is safe, and your next destinations.
I'm going to grab a scrap of paper from my supplies and start writing back. Managed to make contact. She is safe for the moment. On our way to Ironedge. Awaiting further orders.
All right.
I'll fold that up and almost as if it was never even gone, he's just going to place it in the same manner that that the last letter was, and then just tear it up and burn the letter that he got.
Very well. All right.
Hope no evil infections. Sneaky.
I still don't know if you're actually a dump here. I'm just like 90% sure you are.
Yeah. Yeah, we think, okay, you're Blade. We get it. Gotcha.
What?
No.
I am not. God!
You're clearly Wesley Snipes. All right, we
No,
get it.
I don't even know who Wesley Snipes is.
Don't worry. You just need to know like blade and tax evasion. That's it.
Yeah.
No, I know Blade, and I know about tax evasion, but like, come on, have I lied to you guys thus far?
Probably.
You've
Insight
lied.
check.
You've lied to Joust a lot of times.
You can't inside check the players. That's not fair. It's cheating.
Does anything happen
Everybody
through the
get
night?
their long rest.
Yay!
Not that
Woo!
we've
We
really used
did
too much.
not-
I've
Nothing.
gained nothing.
Andrana's a different color.
Drana has suddenly no blood and is a desiccated husk on the ground.
No! She's such a
she's-
rainbow colored.
She's a little worse for wear, but nothing a good night's rest couldn't have fixed.
How about some black coffee? It's just some coffee the bar made, and it's just like literally a chunk of mud that
You
slides
don't
on the
trust-
mug. Like, oh, a nice cup of mud.
You would ask for coffee, they pour a beer and just rub some black coal into it.
Yeah, they pick up some dirt and sprinkle it in there. Like, that's good drinking. Ugh.
You know what?
I'm just immediately like, ready to head out to the
I've
freaking
come
cart
to
at
the
this point.
realization that
Yeah.
this is the safest bar in town. Because no
Nobody-
one's going to think anyone's ever here.
Point.
By the way, I
Point.
think the guards told us this as a joke.
I think this is supposed to be like a joke that, haha, idiots, they actually stayed there. That makes sense. Or maybe they wanted
have
me
pity
out of
on
the
this
way.
poor crow. He's trying his best.
He's doing his best. He's just a little guy. He's just a little
better
guy.
beer.
He's adorable.
He almost killed our goblin.
She
Yeah, we
almost
literally
killed
had a-
herself by drinking.
It's
Yeah.
true.
Anyway,
He literally
Alcoholism's a curse.
just
It's
tell me
a
about
curse. Don't blame me, blame my father.
it.
I know.
Anyways,
Joust is just sitting there waiting for you guys to get up, and he's like, "Good morning," like just not moving from the same spot.
it is a bright and shining morning. The town is already hustling and bustling with traders and business abound. Workers are going back to their business. You all awake?
Wah. I'm awake.
I'm about ready to just carry Drana back over to the cart first thing.
Trana gets up with a major headache.
It's not a hangover. You pretty much exhumed and you dispensed whatever alcohol you took in.
So it's like waking up after bad food poisoning more than
Yeah.
hangover. Like, oh,
Alright. If you say so.
ew.
How was the rest of the night?
We all went to bed immediately after you did what you did. We left the bird to clean it up. It only seemed proper.
Hmm.
He's not still.
That was
is he?
rude.
Was
The beer
rude.
that the bird gave you? Yes, it was.
Sorry for the mess. I tell him.
That was rude.
No, them not helping you was rude.
Not helping.
Better beer.
I mean,
Go into
If you shout it, he'll get better beer. That's how.
All right.
Not trying to help.
All right, I waddle out of the bar with an empty stomach,
When this
probably
key-
munching on one of my rations to make sure I get something in there.
Good morning, Drana. Did you sleep well?
I don't know.
You were completely intoxicated.
Yeah, you don't say.
Quite literally
Yeah,
voting rainbows.
Yes. I mean, I was sitting here all night and I heard you dry heap from your bedroom every now and again.
What?
Or
You
that was-
spy on me in my bedroom?
I was sitting there and the window was open. I was down by the wagon listening to you.
Okay, Joust, quick request, because
Yeah.
this will come up eventually. Never repeat anything that happens in my bedroom, okay?
I did not listen in. You were sound asleep when I checked in on you.
Just for future reference. Standing rule.
Very well. Order accepted.
All right.
Also, to expand your knowledge, Joust, elves don't actually sleep.
I had figured that out. They are like me. They do not need to sleep.
Let's get going. We need to get a move on, don't we?
Yes, I have prepped the horses. I am
Thank
ready to go.
I appreciate it.
I mean, I had a lot of free time when sunrise came.
Wonderful. Off we go.
Just clear out the night. I'm just like petting the horses. Good horsey. It's like all night. I should have put you in a stable. Like,
Well, at least a cart didn't get stolen. Anyway, I guess if everyone's good with it, we shove off.
All right.
All right.
Let's get going.
Nice, successful pit stop in the Crossroads before heading off to your adventure.
Yay.
Yeah.
hooray!
And nothing bad happened.
Nothing at
Except-
all.
Yep,
Yeah.
he definitely didn't get
Nothing
hungry
at
and
all.
eat some
Nothing.
random passerby.
Roll me
Yes.
D100, everybody.
Oh, for fuck's
So
sake.
this again.
Hey, you never know. The Saints could be after us already. I'm just saying.
53.
I talked some sense into the guards. They'll be fine.
I think that
81.
3, 81.
50.
003
Right in the
here.
middle.
That is
Right
a
in the
3.
middle.
Just a 3.
That
Oh
is a
god.
3.
That is
33.
right. That is right in the middle of a good old 50. I think this is just Bob going through the list, and he's like, "Which one do I want of these?"
Which one?
That's which one will
We have DM for
almost
every
kill
drink.
them?
Suddenly, a Taras.
No.
Giraffe.
A dog.
Necrogoblicon
dog.
reference? Crazy.
Sentient giraffe. Hey, do you know which way to town? Oh, thanks. And he just keeps walking by, like, giraffe. Like,
Giraffe.
So it will be an 8 days journey from the Crossroads to Ironedge.
Okay.
This is a good place to take a break.
Okie doke.
oh yes.
Aye.
We'll take a quick 10-minute break. We will catch you guys very soon.
Bitches.
I have cookies and
Welcome,
Gov can't have any. He's very angry about it.
Oh, muted.
Thank you. To reiterate, you're about 4 days into your 8-day journey. The trees, the grasslands begin to make way for rolling hills, as well as mountainous terrain you see in the far distance. And you're reaching some of the peaks. Eventually the hills give way to like a small alleyway. And up ahead, you begin to notice a caravan. Appears to be a bit disheveled or dismantled. A lot of strewn out supplies across the back. A calm horse guiding the vessel at the entrance. And you see what appears to be a broken down wagon wheel. A small gnomish man preparing to repair it. All these different just... Confound it, damn it all! Why does this have to happen now?
Trying to crank this thing up, and it's 3 death monsters. It's like cranking it. I believe that person is in need of assistance.
Yeah. As we get closer, I'm going to call out if he needs help. Yeah. Sir, do you need help?
Hello, fellow travelers. How will you be? Oh, it seems my whistle has been wetted here, and luck is now on my side.
I am not going to survive this voice.
No, neither of us are.
I will save this voice for later.
So, what exactly happened?
Ah, well, confound wheel broke in the middle of the road.
I
Must
see,
have hit
do
a
you have
big
a
rock
spare?
or something. Almost knocked all my stuff out.
Can I make a insight check on him?
Sure, give me an insight check.
I think we should get closer. I can barely see him from here.
Well,
Ooh,
I
yeah.
did say this was taking place once we got closer to him.
Yeah.
Stay about here.
There you go.
21?
21.
21.
He just seems like a well-dressed, honest fellow. Little
eccentric
abrasive to
lad.
the ears, but honest to a fault.
Mm.
I feel very relatable to this man. I do not know why.
All right. So you need help replacing your wheel, I assume.
Oh, well, that would be quite the pleasure.
As I, someone take the reins and we'll help this gentleman, if you don't mind.
I shall take the horses. Do not worry. As he gets out and stands up. Ouch.
I'm going to get out and approach him. So let's see what we're working with. And
You are working with the Horman Thistleblade at your service.
Horn Thistleblade?
Hormone.
Horman Thistleblade.
Okay.
I represent the Cobalt Express.
I see. And are you also headed to Ironedge?
Ah, yes, they ordered some supplies. I made sure to get all the foodstuffs they ordered. Some nice rustic potatoes, a good tomato or two. Can't go wrong with those.
Of course. as I approach the carriage, I'm going to inspect the wheel.
Yeah, sure. Give me an investigation check.
All right, cool.
Think this man is with our competition.
We could just leave him, you know?
That does not sound nice.
You said perception, right?
Investigation.
Investigation. Okay, then that's not +7. Hold on. It's +2, so I got 4.
4.
It's a wheel.
The wheel appears to a wooden wagon wheel appears to be has cracked its piece and has strewn apart next to the wagon. It seems that when it broke, Horman had to go back and gather it, and he sort of just like dragged it to the side here.
Does he have a spare wheel that he's trying to get on, or?
He seems to be more focused on taking his inventory right now.
Okay.
What are the rest of y'all doing?
Elafe's keeping an eye out.
A perception check.
I will remind
Yeah,
you.
Tor's gonna.
Perception is absurdly high.
What's Tor up to?
Tor's gonna hop out and start inspecting the cart, see if he can't remedy a repair.
All right.
I'm keeping the horses in check like usual. Like, I probably split off with Drana when they get tired because I don't sleep and I've already connected with these horses.
All right.
I'm gonna stay in the cart and stay on guard, because you never know.
Good for sneak attacks.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, do you need help putting the wheel back together, or exactly what do you need help with, or what can I do to assist you?
Oh, well, I was hoping you had a spare with you. Didn't think I was gonna break down the wheel of Ironedge.
Do we have a spare wagon wheel? Probably not, right? I'll go check.
All right.
I go back to the cart. I go back to the cart to check if we have a spare wagon wheel.
I believe we only had the 4 wheels.
Yeah.
Because we had enough room for just supplies. It's just a base cart. Yeah. Oh, it's a carriage, though, not a cart. Yeah.
Alafi,
Yes.
as you're inspecting your surroundings, sort of begin to notice some shadows.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're observing.
From
Kind of like looking at the grass past it and like across it, and it sort of seems to be just like almost like floating, as you're wondering if maybe a bird is passing by. And oh, really, OBS, you had to disconnect now?
Yeah.
oh
No.
wow.
Oh dear.
Just my luck.
And suddenly, yeah, people are like, "What's happening? What happened?"
Mm-hmm.
Can someone let them know that my OBS disconnected?
Got you.
The longest it's been out. Usually it just blinks. But no, my KBS is just straight up 0.
Oh,
That's
jeez.
bizarre.
It's the Florida rain. It's gotten to gob. I knew it.
It's been a rainy day today, but this shouldn't have happened.
Mm-mm.
Everything else is working fine. Oh no. I don't know what to do.
How much of it do you think we might have lost?
Oh, there we go. Is it back?
Are we good?
Are we good?
We seem to be back. Excellent.
Oh man, what a cliffhanger! You all missed it. Oh my god. Oh,
There were dragons and bitches
Boy.
and hookers
and pizza and
and
hot
What?
dogs.
pizza.
It was great.
Joust lost an arm.
Ah.
Oh God.
You see, it's behind his arm. I found it. It's like pulls it out. It was in the cart with an extra wheel. Hooray!
Anyways,
Yes,
Yes.
shadows. Right, shadows.
so as you're looking across the ground, you begin to see shadows. You start to presume they're birds, and as you look up, they appear to be much larger than birds.
Huh, maybe.
And
Laffy,
as you're kind of like motioning yourself to see what happens next, you just feel the wind pass by you as this large winged beast, along with several others, just begin to swoop, and you see in front of you the Horman just you see these talons just dig into him as he's out.
Oh no.
Manticores!
Oh no!
Oh no. How could we have known this would happen?
It's almost like there was foreshadowing or something.
Shit.
Foreshadowing what?
Really?
You know, my
you
my
see
guess
this
was that
manticore
Horman...
dive down and just like clasp on the Horman, just like as he gets carried away. The fruits and the
so
potatoes
sad.
just sort of start flying about. The other manticores just dive down to the ground as they appear to be going for the horses. I need you to roll initiative, everybody.
Oh my
Not the
god.
horses.
Oh shit! No.
As I look and I'm like, my horse friends, no.
2 epic there.
Not bad.
17.
Oh, I got the same initiative I got last time.
You don't even have to move. Easy.
Fighter.
With a good old.
Definitely don't need a
11.
Horman here.
Good old joust down bad here, down bad with the 11. Down bad with the 11. Down bad with the 11.
You said you got 17?
Yes, I did.
I apologize for the technical difficulties. This is probably going to be a tricky one to upload to YouTube.
Yeah, we
It'll
might
be
have
okay.
to do, we
It'll
have
be
to
okay.
do a
We'll figure
little
it
bit
out.
of editing, a little bit of
A
editing.
little bit of editing, a little bit of part 1, part 2s.
Part 2.
Fine.
If only we had a YouTuber here that might be able to help you through that.
We'll
Ah.
discuss
Wink,
that
wink,
after.
nudge, nudge.
You will all save this kobold. It's not a kobold, it was a gnome.
It was a gnome working for the kobolds, and unfortunately, he's probably dead, so therefore, our business is going to take over.
Wow. Profiting
Right.
off other people's expense. How terrible.
I'm just saying, silver linings, everyone. You gotta look where they are.
I like
Straight
how Joust won't take money, but he will let competition be murdered.
I
I am
won't take your
chaotic
money,
in
but I
gen-
will sure as heck exploit advantage situations like,
I'm
I don't
just
know,
saying,
an attack.
I didn't know. I'm just saying, I didn't know the guy, but he sounded funny. So he
So-
just goes, "I."
The manticores are going to start their rounds.
Oh
dear.
man, looks like we're losing a horse.
Horsey, no! Which one is that? Is that Duke or Bud? Wait,
That is
oh, no, that's Duke!
We will start with the manticore going after this draft horse here with 2 claws.
Horses don't have great
That
AC,
one's
I'll
not
tell
going
you
to
that.
do it.
Nice. Let's
Hey,
go.
if Duke dies, we can name this one Duke 2.
That's okay.
But
Hey, Gob, let me know when you roll for the other
a
one.
23 will hit it.
All right, silvery barbs as I see it coming.
All right.
Silvery barbs.
So I just got to roll another one.
Roll no and take the lower.
Fortunately, a 12 will still hit the draft horse.
Yeah. All right. You next person that will have advantage is because it's transfers over will be Pain.
Sweet.
First
So,
claw
yeah.
attack on the horse.
So
Is-
yeah.
6 slashing damage.
Oof, not bad, but the horse.
That wasn't much
is
damage at
lifting.
all. We're good. Draft horses are surprisingly hardy.
Yeah, well, good thing we went with the draft horse. Like,
Second claw attack. Whoop.
Oh, I thought that was the second. Oh, the other one's attacking that horse. Yeah, that's not our horse. That's
11 will hit the horse.
Yep.
5 more damage.
So we don't have any good range to. Oh, the halfling's already gone.
Oh, he's dead. Yeah, he just got picked up, man.
He got
He's
picked
gone.
up and flown off.
Probably not dead yet.
Not yet
I
until they drop
mean-
him, and then he dies.
Siona, welcome in. Welcome.
Hey.
We are in the middle of combat right now, so I will thank you for the raid and continue on.
Oh, yeah.
You had a wonderful debut.
Yes. Congratulations to Siona, who debuted today.
The Manticore will now do its bite attack.
Happy I was briefly there just.
That'll hit him.
Well, there goes our backup
piercing
horse
damage.
if Duke gets hurt.
What? Never fix that, dang it. That horse is barely standing, but this thing is just like sunking everything into it, claws and teeth, and this horse is just weaning out in pain.
Oh.
Now for Duke.
Oh, I thought this one was attacking Duke. Oh, well then never mind.
This one's diving for Duke.
Well,
No.
I guess I wasted my silvery barbs. Never mind.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
It's still.
Well, I
gave
mean,
advantage.
I kept that one alive. I thought this one. Sure, that's what I was
To be
saying.
fair, your silvery barbs didn't actually affect the attack roll, but we tried.
Right.
Will hit Duke. 7.
Oh no, Gob's rolling higher for our horse.
Yep.
12 will hit. Oh! 9 damage.
You need
Oh,
to get
God.
horse armor.
I mean, it's probably dead. Duke's probably gone.
Nah, Duke will be fine. He'll miss this next attack. Gob will roll 4, it'll be easy.
Don't jinx it.
Calling my shots now.
Yep.
Now he's got super advantage.
Alright, then his last attack, a bite attack. 15 will hit.
Yep.
Whoop.
There goes Duke.
No.
That's very sad.
Well,
No.
Unfortunately, as this manticore dives down and sinks its claws and teeth into it, the impact of landing on top of this horse just like crushes it beneath it. As it just takes a big bite out of your Duke horse.
Takes the neck open. Oh, brutal.
Looks like we will need Duke 2 over there.
Well, that one's
With
almost
that-
dead too.
Pain, it is your turn.
All right. I'm gonna sneak around here.
Are you attempting to sneak?
Yes.
Alright, give me the stealth check,
Stealth.
and you have to move at half your speed.
Well, I'm not going too far anyway.
And
Well, that's
it's-
20
So
feet.
that's-
That's 20 feet you move there, and you'd only be able to move 15 in a round.
Okay.
Back in
So
the carriage if you're gonna
just back-
sneak.
Well, I'm not. Wait. I don't.
No,
I don't
I see what you did. I see what you did there. Yeah, give me the stealth check.
Okay. Stealth is +6.
I don't know why you need the stealth when you have it.
BRB.
It's a natural
20.
rogue thing.
Yeah, it's true. You always got to be stealth.
I have to. I have to.
I'm always stealth.
That's 20. Good.
I would like to peek around the corner and try and attack this manticore right here that just killed our horse.
Yep, you see this humanoid face with this like bestial maw just tearing apart Duke.
Or Duke's throat split open like a candied apple. Oh,
Right. So I have advantage, right?
Yes, you do.
You do it with silvery barbs. Yes, sorry.
And even without.
Yep.
Sneak attack.
Excuse me.
So that is a. That's a +5 bonus if I'm going with my short bow.
Yep.
Okay.
Mhm.
21.
17 total.
17 hits.
All right, cool.
And add your beautiful little sneak attack damage.
All right. Come on. 3 plus 3 in proficiency. That's 5.
Not proficiency, just the
Wait.
dex bonus.
Oh, okay. So that's just plus 3 then.
Correct.
Ooh.
15.
15.
Good damage.
Start jumping around the board here. Boop, boop.
426, perfectly average. It might be 1 point above.
It's fine.
Right?
So why was that down to a 17 and not 8 and 21 when
Because
I
you rolled
Uh,
2d20s at the same time, and they
it
added those
counted-
numbers together.
Oh shit! Right. Sorry.
Yeah, just gotta be aware of it. Is all. We catch that sort of stuff. Luckily.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
Thank you for
peek
correcting
around
me.
the back of the caravan, and as it's just chomping down on the meal, you just get a shot right between the ribs. Just
Let's see. All right.
the horse blood is already just like trickling out of his mouth as it like roars. The blood just sort of like stains the front of the carriage.
If that reveals me, I'm going to use the rest of my movement just to kind of back up a bit.
Attacking it does reveal you.
Okay, cool. How much movement do I have left then? I only move 15, right?
Yep, that would have been your sneak.
Okay. 10, 15. I'm going to move back here.
You would only have 5 feet because you use double
Yeah.
Okay,
movement.
well- Well, that's fine. Right here is fine.
You jump back.
Right.
Oh no. Oh no.
Tora, you're up.
So let's see. What kind of objects am I seeing like strewn about here?
Front and center, you're seeing like boxes full of potatoes, tomatoes, leeks and celeries. A little bit further closer to you, you see what appears to be just like little cutlery knives, some like uncut gems. A barrel might be full of wheat, some flour bags.
Wheat or weed?
Wheat.
It's a great place to hide
Listen,
your weed in it, the barrel.
I know the life of a miner is pretty hard, but we might need
mean,
time to relax. But I would not put wheat along with all this weed with all this food.
The grass is still in the wagon, obviously.
Okay.
You can't keep that out in the open; it spoils it.
I'm looking for someone that's, let's say, between 5 and 10 pounds.
Kitchen
Like
knives.
a box, a small barrel.
You can see like a 5-pound flour bag.
You know what? That's perfect. Yeah.
I think I know. Putting.
Tor's gonna fan his cards. Pluck one between 2 fingers. And the motion is almost like a golf swing as he just swings his card down and up and casts Catapult.
All right.
Okay.
Who are we hitting it with?
The flour bag is going to go right into his head.
All right, the
one
far off
that's already
Manticore. All right.
killing the one.
Give me a ranged spell attack.
Come on, buddy.
Is it weird that I'm hearing like the Wii Sports nice shot?
We'll see if that's true. Yes, yet.
Yeah.
Always on the farthest side from my actual board.
This was catapult?
Oh, not a 7.
Isn't catapult a dex save?
Yeah, actually, let me check.
Is it? I thought catapult was.
The object flies in a straight line up to 90 feet in the direction you choose before falling on the ground. If the object would strike a creature, the creature must make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, my apology. I must be
Oh,
thinking of the one where you have stones.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's a ranged spell. This one's
Okay, my apologies. Let's make the dex save then.
Does it notice a bag of flour flying at it?
Not with a 5. It's not.
Nice.
Hey. Hey.
Yeah, this
pretty
flower is
cool.
gonna hit it with like a forceful impact as like the white just spatters as it flies through the breeze. The rest of its mane just like covered in the flowery goodness. Roll
Nice
damage.
shot.
All right. Is that right? Yeah.
It's 3d8, I think.
It's 3d8 bludgeoning damage. All right.
Ooh.
8 damage
Oh,
and a
that's
very
so sad.
Oh.
yeah.
As
could've been better,
much
but
damage
hey.
as you could imagine Flower doing to a being, you just see it
makes
just
sense.
like ruffle its mane back and just.
Didn't like that.
Right, anything else?
5, 10. Yeah, this is where the
We
wizard
could save
starts
backup
being
horse.
wizard.
Backup horse.
All right. Do I have? Oh, all my bonus actions are spells too. That doesn't work. All right. Yeah, I'll leave it there.
Alrighty. Laffy Joust, I see you're on the same initiative. Who has the higher dex modifier?
I have a 2, so I think he's probably gonna be.
I've got 3. Yeah, I go first.
We'll just put you there for posterity's sake.
Yeah.
Laffy, you're up.
Just like last time,
Alright,
actually. I
Well,
think.
this is going to be a very simple turn because the monk punch 5 over the cart, 10, 15 over Duke.
Just sort of landed on to Duke.
Yep.
Oh,
What must be done? Bonus action fists.
Alright.
This is astral fists. 1 key point.
Probably just like the scene in Godfather with the dead horse in the bed, the Duke
no.
on the ground. No.
And then, so he has to make a dexterity saving throw or take 2 of my key dice and damage.
Alright, how's a 16?
He just passes? No, he passes by 2.
Alright.
So he takes no damage because no damage because the savers suck. We've been over this. And then I will punch him once with the astral fist.
Alright, roll the hit. You just hop your way over to the horse. Like he's guarding his meal, and you just like try to bring the fist down, and he just pulls himself away. The 15 though gets him. As you like, you try to bring your fist up to the barbs to not like injure your own hand on itself.
This is the advantage of having the astral fist punch. It doesn't actually hurt.
Yeah, you
8
see
force
some
damage.
of the barbs across his mane just sort of like snap off as it's
See, that was 5, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35. Why not?
Yeah,
Alright.
monk.
Anything else?
That's it. For this round, at least. Next round, I'm going to get real punchy.
Oust.
I see. You see for a moment, it's just like the Kill Bill. No, just like covered in just like Duke's blood, like. Like no.
I just imagine this
Duke.
emotionless robot face, spatter of blood hits it, unfazed.
It's like a Gallagher spray. It goes no, and a monotone. It's like. Make it look, but he sees the other one still getting attacked. He's like, I could still save that other horse, and hops down. You see, he does like a quick like rest now.
Forget the gnome, we must save the horse.
Oh no! I look up. I do not even see where the other one went off to, but the horse is
you
still alive.
You would see them approximately 50 feet up in the air.
Yeah, I'm like, oh boy, I don't think I can make him, but I can.
As like you could hear like the screams and he's looking. You're paying for that flower.
Yeah, I turned back to Tora. You're paying for that flower. And I look at this one that like kind of brandishes up, and it see glaring over this direction. And just a terrible dirge starts forming up in him. A funeral dirge for Duke, if you will. And I will be casting Dissonant Whisper.
That is a wisdom save on this mana core.
It is a wisdom saving on that boy, yes.
Okie dokie. Whoop. That is a flat 10.
No, that is definitely a fail.
All right.
So, he will use his reaction to, let's see, I'm looking at Catapult.
I believe I remember this from
Yeah,
when the weird
it makes
got
its reaction on a failed save 3d. First, it'll take 3d6 psychic. So let me roll that psychic damage.
Yep, please do.
Yeah. So yeah, the horrible. It sounds like a horrible horse whinny from this funeral dirge as as it kind of echoes out of
Like
him.
you have just summoned the horse god of death.
The horse god of death. And he takes 13 psychic damage.
13, all
Some
right.
good. Pretty good. And he must make his reaction to immediately move his full movement in the furthest direction away from us. Let's see.
That would technically be
reaction
off
of
the
Emil,
map in the opposite direction, so...
as far as its speed would allow. Basically. So he just flies away.
in that
We'll
case,
catch
it
up
would,
to
it
him
would be
next
using
round.
its movement speed as well as its flying speed.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it is going to gallop 30 feet this way and then start taking off 50 feet up.
And I'll be like, we need to save the other horse. And then I turn over to this one. I was like, Alafi, I am with you on this one.
We will consider...
MIA for the moment.
Actually, just MIA.
Hey.
Okay.
Hey, I took one out. There we go.
Nice.
Hey. So I'm trying to turn, but I'll turn towards Alafi. And actually no, I'll turn to Drana. I'm like, Drana, I scared the other one away. We need to help Alafi, and I will no, I'll use my bonus action to do a mantle of inspiration. So I think that that is
temp HP.
Everybody will get the 5 temp, and they can use their action if they want to move their speed.
Okay,
I
perfect.
will refrain from using my reaction, but I will definitely
Seems
take
like a good idea, but you will
1.5.
get some 5 temporary. You just
Question.
won't have a reaction. Yes.
Can you temp HP the horses?
That is a good question.
Ooh.
Yeah.
If nothing
since I-
else, you'd be able to heal the other horse at least a little bit.
I don't know if I reached
Dude,
it.
Duke's gone, though, unfortunately.
Duke.
It's gone,
yeah,
but
yeah, that is true. So let's Mantle of Inspiration. Outnumber creature up to my charisma mod, minimum of 1 temporary hit points. So let's see. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I do have 5 now. So the horse bud, the horse bud will be getting a temporary hit points because I can't hit me, and my bonus now is +5 since we leveled up.
All right.
So I look and I'm like, Bud, I
Bud's
am
getting
with you on
free
this.
5 hit points.
He gets 5 hit points, and I don't think he can move because he's still pulling the carriage. Unless he does, he's like, Bud, be free, and just runs me over.
The thing about pulling
Ow.
the carriage is that Bud is now just loose weight. So if it panic runs, it is dragging
It's
Duke
gonna
along
drag
as
a
well
dead
as just
horse on
like
top
having
of
a
me.
really messy time.
He's freaking out probably. So
Oh,
I'm
definitely so.
Reasonably so.
Duke has been slaughtered before its eyes, and at the top of the round, it's probably going to try to flee.
Oh boy. Yeah, as I look and I'm like, and I turn to him, I'm like, easy, easy, and I'm probably gonna get run over by the carriage because I'm not really paying attention to it. And that'll be my turn.
All right.
Yeah, bonus action. And I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right.
Okay.
Drana.
Alrighty. I have an idea. Will you give me bonuses if something makes scientific sense? Such as
Elaborate.
igniting flour. Igniting flour, because flour is very flammable.
The
other
one that was
magic
covered in
core's
flour
a
just
very
left.
long ways away now.
Fair.
I would say yes if it applied anymore.
Alright, I'm going here, then I'll just ignite this one. I am casting Searing Smite on myself, and I'm going to swing at the Manticore.
All right.
That would be plus... sorry. Yeah. Alright, cool.
Hey!
Crit.
Oh, that's
That smite.
Always love when a
Beautiful.
smite crits.
Nice.
All right, double those dice. That definitely is going to
Okay.
do it.
So that's
Making Pain eat his words.
that's 4d6, but it's going to cause him to burn.
Cause him to
So
what?
46 plus.
Don't forget your
Is
base
this-
weapon damage too.
Oh no, that is with base. Because Searing Smite only deals 1d6.
Oh, right.
Oh, I thought it added more.
Higher
Higher
Yeah,
levels
higher
do.
spell
cast,
slots.
That makes it. That makes.
It's been a long time since I played Paladin, so I barely remember this one.
19.
Ooh.
And he is ignited, so at the start of his turn, he's going to take 1d6 more. Or would the crit one carry over to the burn
No.
damage? No.
I don't.
Yeah, so it's 1d6. Okay.
Oh, I should have rolled with advantage, but it didn't matter because I crit it.
Yeah.
I don't think you could double
what's this?
crit.
Out here. Oh yeah, as it turns to face Alafi, like you just come in out from underneath its wing and just like bring this fiery tonfa up to its chin.
Oof.
May the flames of my ancestors burn your soul as I smash it with the tonfa.
As the mane ignites, as well as like the lion's body. Right? Nice shot. Anything else?
Nope, because that was movement, bonus action, action.
Is it weird that I would think the Mortal Kombat guy would just say, just like, pop up? Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh.
Fucking
At
John
the top of the
Tobias
round,
comes out.
Yeah, dang right.
Bud is going to panic.
I don't think I could soothe him. I think he's probably weirded out by temporary HP as well.
I am going to roll a d8.
Mm.
Okay. While it's strapped in, but also dragging dead weight, it is only going to move half of its speed.
That's
But that does mean that it is going this direction. Drana, Joust, and the Manticore needs to make dexterity saves.
Yeah, as a carriage swings around it. It's like, uh-oh.
Watch the horse take out the Manticore.
Essentially, like, Caravan is now here.
Okay, so I got a plus. You said dex save, right?
I rolled an 11. Sorry, I rolled a 12. I got -1 to dex.
Well, you did a really good hit. You're not paying attention.
11 will not make
You were
it.
kicking ass.
Oh, yeah.
So I do have one worry about this.
Mm-hmm.
Is the carriage going to catch fire?
Good. This is like a quick pass by. Red,
It's
you'll pass though.
It's a drive-by carriage, and you know.
Does the Manticore pass?
Manticore got a nat 1.
Oh,
So
it got caught up in the dead body of Duke.
No!
So Duke's even more eviscerated. No, Duke.
Joust, you pass, so you'll only be taking half of this.
I've been paying attention to the horse. It makes sense. I see
12
you,
bludgeoning damage, so half would be 6 for you, Joust.
Ow. Ow.
That
So
puts
6,
you at
I'm at a healthy 28.
yeah, that definitely has hurt the Manticore. It's like its back leg gets caught in the caravan, just
Oh.
So I take 12 as well, I assume.
you do take 12.
Oh.
As the draft horse sort of like runs itself into the bushes, Duke has been dragged across the floor.
No!
As the whole caravan, the carriage kind of gets wedged.
Oh, man.
Just smear on the ground of Duke. Oh.
It's just
No!
Duke, no!
It's like pulling gum off your shoe. It's just on the ground. Just
Oh, what the?
first there's a.
All right, we're done.
There's beating a dead horse, and then the Manticore just got a dead
come
horse.
on. I wasn't gonna say it, but you beat me to it. You know, we got.
To go into
You know-
timeout.
Rip Duke.
You know what we need? We need to have a like in the arms
No,
of
no,
the angel.
No.
Of like all the memorandums.
We had this horse for a whole of what?
2
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Session and a half?
Not 2 weeks.
Doesn't even matter.
You've been bonding with the
Oh,
horse
we've-
for 2 weeks. You've been feeding it feed.
Joust has talked to them every night. He's devastated.
I'm gonna call this draft horse over here Duke 2.
You are now new
Duke
Duke.
2 Electric Boogaloo.
Duke 2, electric.
Unfortunately,
Boogaloo.
that draft horse is also panicking, so
he runs
Oh
up.
no!
yeah, that one
Break
is
out of
running
his
off
bridle.
too with its caravan. The caravan's stuck to the map, but you essentially just a fleeing horse with the fleeing caravan with a
Unfortunately,
broken
he's
wheel.
fleeing in the same direction as the Manticore.
Oh, well, I guess that one.
That being said, it is now the Manticore's turn.
Oh no.
It is going
Stuck
to
between Drana and me. This one's screwed.
it is going to try to take flight out of here. So,
Oh, is it on fire too? Does it take damage?
Yeah, so
yes,
it takes
so
its
the-
D6.
So, Drana, roll the d6.
Cool.
Come on.
4.
It is
It needs to make it can make a save, I think.
to stop the embers.
Yeah.
Does,
Next
does it
is-
require an action to do that, or is it just
So let's say if it takes. Oh no, it's supposed to make it before it takes that damage. So
Oh.
it unsuccessful, it's cut in half, so it would take 2 instead of if it succeeds. So go for
what save is it? Nat 20. Doesn't matter.
it. Dex. No, sorry, con, not Dex.
It was a nat 20.
Yeah, I know, it doesn't matter, but still. So 2 damage instead of 4.
That's some full flight or flight mode right now. Literally.
Yep, it'll take flight. Alafi, Drana, opportunity attacks.
Go for it.
Oh yeah, Drana, did you
Revenge
use
for
your
horse.
reaction?
Not 1.
Oh, no.
10 total?
That they both miss.
Yeah. It's fast.
It will climb up to 50 feet. Right. Yes, 50 feet. So let me just borrow this. Right dice.
Dice.
Now up in the air.
Okay.
And it is going to shoot spines down at you guys. As like it looks like it's attempting to flee, and its tail is just like flailing rapidly just to like ward you off with damage. So let me just start with Alafi.
Oh, that'd be so cool if you deflected them a lot.
2's definitely not going to do it. Drana. Dirty 20 to hit.
Wait, that misses. Wait, no, it doesn't. I don't have my Shield of Faith up.
Oh no.
Take 4 piercing damage. And last one, Alafi again. Another dirty 20.
Deflect missiles.
Oh.
All right, so I'm rolling damage, and you're gonna try to reduce it.
Yep.
Alright.
D10 plus Dex
All right, roll the d10.
monk level. Somehow I'm forgetting a thing. I'd reduce it by 11 at least.
Oh.
So your minimum is 11.
Yeah.
Okay, it would have only done 6.
Okay, I catch it and throw it back at him.
So you use
All
it.
right,
I think that's a key
I
point.
use a
Nice.
key point.
Oh, that's such an epic move. Just a big old spine, and you grab it and yeet it back
That's
like a
an anime
javelin.
move.
I guess that's a yeah. Roll the hit.
22.
22 will definitely hit
Beautiful.
it.
Just call Laffy Kirby because he's
What's the
sending it
damage
right
here?
back at you.
It uses my monk die. Sorry. I remembered.
Yeah, use it with proficiency regardless of this. Wow.
Minimum damage 4.
4.
I don't suppose it falls out of the sky from that, does it? It'd be very funny.
Luffy, how do you want to do
I
this?
need to roll concentration.
it's
Oh my god.
sitting here. It throws one spike, totally misses. Alafi sees that happen, watches the next one hit Drana, and is like, I see how those work.
Huh.
And then, as another spike comes towards him, you see the astral hands reach out, start to slow down the one, as Alafi catches it with his actual hand, starts to throw it, as the astral hand jumps behind that fist as well, and just toss.
So in one foul swoop, the spine comes down, your spectral hand redirects it into yours, and with the opposite fist, launches it back. You see this spine go essentially out one side of the neck and out the mane in the back. Ooh. This cinder-ridden manticore just starts profusely bleeding in the air as it's like... It's gross, but it pours on you, but... That thing falls a good 50 feet.
Oh.
Just for fun, I will roll the
max amount of fall damage. Oh no!
It's every 5 feet adds that. So.
Dang, Alafi's eating a spike the size of a javelin. That's like, god damn.
I could be wrong with this. I forget how fall damage works.
I think
it every
it's
10 feet or is it every
10?
I think it's every 10 feet, so...
Yeah.
Every 10 feet, yep.
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah, just... Another bit of that on the... Yeah, thank you, Darius. Just... This manticore just slams into the ground, dead. At this time, you see, like... One manticore flying off in the distance with the gnome. The other one has realized it's missed its opportunity at a meal and just flies away.
I'm going to start running after the other cart, like now.
I'm going to jump on the back of this cart to slow it down, to stop the horse.
Oh, I'm just already by the horse.
Well, at this point, the whole carriage, your own carriage, is wedged, and the other one has a broken wheel, so it's like dragging the caravan along.
All right. So, do you mind if I inspect the goods?
Sure, if you'd like to. Combat
So
is technically officially over, but there is a panicked horse that is still trying to like tear itself down and run.
I'll try. Should I try to assume with an animal? Okay.
Yes, with an animal handling.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's probably that sounds like animal handling to me, but.
And I will try the same.
6. Do not worry, do not worry, do not worry.
It is reading back. It is like throwing its hoofs around at you. Luckily that misses.
Pick up.
Yeah.
Mine goes well.
I put in a thing.
Where? What?
In the notes. In my notes.
Oh no, Payne's drinking Duke. Oh no.
I am also going to do that.
You're so mean.
No shot you're going to drink Duke's blood.
You monster. You monster.
Scarlet, you're going to have to give me a stealth check.
Oh, okay.
That's a perception 20.
I guess, should I pay attention to see if I'm seeing this?
19.
19. In the midst of the panic, Alafi, what are you doing?
As I said, I'm heading after the other horse, and I wanted to give it the animal handling check. I will re-roll since you didn't ask specifically me for it. My bad.
Yes, please.
No problem.
Yeah, Alafi, you have no troubles catching up with the horse since it's being dragged down and only moving half its speed.
Mm.
Oh, purple.
19.
Luckily, your size and your presence, like you can forcibly handle this horse as you like slow it down, grab it, and soothe it.
You're okay, buddy.
Poor guy does need some medical attention, though.
Got a bad rip in the flank. Sure.
It is the fluke that you are alive.
With that, the horses have been calmed down. The remnants of Duke still remain.
Most, except for what this one's eating.
Anyway, Drana, what was your investigation?
I didn't roll it yet because you were dealing with the horses.
All right. Roll investigation.
Well, when life gives you treasure,
8.
you gotta take
8.
it.
I mean, next to the caravan, you do see like the emblem of the Cobalt Express. This sort of like this like a pirate skull, but with like a kobold's like the profile of a kobold skull.
Oh, that's cool.
It's got this like sort of navy blue, like this like deep sea blue color to its design. As you're like eyeing up and down the inspections, like this seems to just be a standard delivery of just like food products, some like gems to cut, because like you imagine like they're going to a place that's going to specialize in this sort of thing, so they've been expecting these sort of supplies.
So
Nothing really out of the ordinary.
well, that's good. So I am going to take my weapon that is still burning
Mm-hmm.
and press my emblem against it.
Against what?
Against the. I'm trying to superheat the emblem and then burn my mark into all the boxes to mark them as ours instead of the Cobalt Express.
Okay.
Oh shit, we stealing.
Okay.
Is that cool?
Yeah, you continue to focus on your searing smite,
Yeah.
although it usually goes off once you've dealt the hit.
We talked about this before. You said I could remain concentrated on it.
Until you hit. That's how the spell works.
Yeah, but you hit.
Alright. Anyway. So, flavor. Rule of cool, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
I will say for the sake of this, you know what? You're proficient with Smith's tools. Give me a roll for that.
Alright, sure. What'd that be? Strength?
You are pressing your emblem into this with heat, so this would be a strength.
Okay, cool.
Strength and proficiency.
I'm assuming that there would be nothing salvageable from Duke at this point.
Part of a
Duke
torso.
is a miserable mess that is somehow still strapped to the carriage.
21.
I'm gonna get him
21, yeah.
unstrapped.
I will definitely be
Yeah,
helping.
with a little bit of spark and some extra heat, you're able to like smolder up on your hammer and start emblazoning your emblem on all the barrels.
Alright.
I'll definitely help Payne get Duke out as we're like unstrapping him and trying to pull the large horse out of there, or left of the horse.
How's the other horse?
That everything is
Did you get
Calm
my
down.
message, Scott?
sorry.
Did you get my message in Discord?
No, I didn't know you sent one.
It's in my private chat.
Sure. One of these times.
Okay, cool.
Sorry, Kirk is sending me freaking DMs. Fucking
So,
Calling you out. That's fine.
sharing his suspicions. Goddamn.
Lafayette,
Are you-
at this point, you have calmed down the Cobalt Express's horse.
Are you all right,
Ghost,
Payne?
Pain, you have like undone the bindings off of Duke and just let him peacefully fall from the bindings.
Drag him away a little bit from there on the ground.
That is a heavy ass horse.
Mm-hmm.
That is a
I
horse.
said a little bit, like a foot.
We
like,
wanna bury
yeah.
him.
We should at least get some of the gear off.
Tora,
off
what
of
are you
him
up to?
and onto the other horse.
Yeah, Tora is probably going to rifle through some of the uncut gems and all that, see what's
Ooh,
see what's
she's candy.
pluckable.
Sure,
Ooh,
give me
he's
an
cute.
investigation.
Mm, 14.
14. Yeah, I mean, a lot of these seem to be just like raw gems. They have yet to see like the proper hands of a jewel smith. But you imagine if you get it to like the right cutters, you can craft some of these like semi-precious rubies, and these like decorative aquamarines.
We already have a precious ruby.
Nah.
Anyways,
Next unscheduled conflict. As the world turns.
That's so sweet. All right, so looting.
All right, now let's deal with this dead horse.
Oh yeah, I'll say you find a rough ruby, a rough sapphire, and a couple of more decorative stones like aquamarine.
Hey.
Uncut like this, it would probably net you maybe gold piece. But in the hands of a proper jeweler, it can definitely be made into something better.
Would there be a diamond somewhere in there?
The Torah, you did not find any diamonds.
Damn.
Diamonds are
We could use a diamond, just in case.
just to resurrect a horse. Yes, you never know.
Sure.
Hey. Are you all right, Payne?
My suspicions grow with every moment.
I'm fine.
It is a shame. Duke was
Almost
my
sounds like you have your
favorite.
mouth full.
Do what?
What?
What was that, Garrick?
No,
Huh?
don't worry about it.
No,
You
I'm gonna exclusively worry about it in
You
DM.
got a
Okay.
little bit of horse on your mouth.
What are you talking about?
I'm joking. It was a joke. But
What a
yes,
terrible
It's
joke.
kind of hard to really tell what is a joke and what isn't with your.
I mean, I did get splattered with a bit of viscera. And then
Yes.
run over by a cart, so I'm kind of in the reeling. I just have not felt close death to the people I cared about, or horse that I cared about. So Duke always liked to bray after I brushed the side of his flank.
Let me.
I think you read the wrong message, Gob. I meant in the channel.
I did read the wrong one then.
Okay.
I was like, I'm sorry. I thought horses bray when you brush their flank. Like, sorry.
Yeah, no, I didn't see that.
Ilaki
Unless
wants
you
to
say it
bring-
out loud, Ruby, I'm assuming it didn't happen.
Okay.
Keep everything private like this, it'll ruin the game.
Alright. I'm not saying it.
Right?
Yes,
Okay,
I believe we should try to bury them. Let us get everyone else. I can barely move the horse.
Are you much as it pains me to fucking ask this, are you going to be alright?
I do not know. I cannot comprehend sadness, but yet I feel like I know it a little more now.
Is there anything that you want to ask me? Because I kind of am a little bit of an expert on this.
Well, do not know. I have my suspicion. I feel that people think that you are dead already, but I do not know. Yes, they thought, but either way, I think I would like to worry about that after the fact. We have been through a trauma. We must decompress.
You know, while it is normal to grieve this kind of thing, don't fear death because of it.
I do not
It's just something that happens.
I do not understand life nor death, but I see it for me. I have seen people die in harm. This is an innocent creature. One thing should not be taken so easy. But I guess I still do not understand.
Well, then let me at least say one thing. Death does not discriminate. It does not care whether you are young, old, sick, or healthy. It does not give two shits.
That is a bleak way to think about it, but
No,
also
it's a realistic way of thinking of it.
Yes.
Because that is the reality.
Either way.
But you can't just let it hold you back, that's all.
That is true. But either way, should at least not let the corpse spoil. We should bury it so it does not attract more predators. Let us find other ones. I believe Elafi ran ahead.
If I recall
will-
correctly, that other horse might actually need some healing.
I will see what I can do. Watch the corpse. I trust you.
Fine.
And he just like covered in blood, like after trying to drag him away, just walks like strangely away towards Elafi.
I believe on this somber, realistic moment for Joust, this is a good place to end the session.
Can I get
Hey.
one more thing in quick.
All right.
I know that'd be the perfect place to end it, but just before we forget, I'm going to check for papers in the back of his cart because Laffy would like to finish this lad's delivery. Laffy
Papers,
doesn't
alright.
know that the other guys are already planning to steal from these
I
poor
will.
folk.
I will.
Okay.
I will simply
That-
put to Tor's investigation check. You do see what appears to be like delivery ledgers saying like, "Oh, he came from this place. He is making a delivery to Ironedge with all of these supplies: tomatoes, potatoes, celeries, the precious the knives, the gems."
Perfect.
One
That's all I
ruby,
needed.
one diamond.
Yep. I'll give you a more proper list once the session's over.
Totally fine.
Is
And
it
Laffy
weird
is
I
a good boy and wants to do good things.
is
Bunch
it
of
weird I think
looters.
inside of Joust's head it's just all around
That-
me are familiar places.
Aw.
Worn out
Oh, no.
faces. No.
Well, Joust is
kid, I
having
kid.
his reality set in.
His emotional damage.
Yep.
I mean, yeah.
That's
Well,
one way to
Carl's
know.
here.
it.
That's
eh?
life.
Yeah.
That's just life.
That
It's
man is
just
life. Oh boy. Existential crisis. Anyway,
Yeah.
this has been a bit of a up and down session, but thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate you all attending. Also, thank you, Commodore Siona, for your raid. I appreciate you. You could have chosen as many other people that are streaming, but I am so happy that you chose us for your debut raid. Thank you so much. In the meantime, as long as there's no conflicts, we'll be right on schedule for next week. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Woo!
Bye.
Still need to work on that. God,
It's great, damn it.
we could do better.
Yeah, I think we can do better.
Yeah.
We'll think of something.